And we're back.
What's up, friends?
This is post-Christmas. We're doing a little catch-up.
I have stories to tell.
I don't have a lot, honestly. I haven't really done a lot. It's just mostly been things that have, like, occurred. Just crack one open if you got it. My mind just went.
You want me to dive right on in?
Yeah, go ahead and dive right in.
So first, I made a small list. First and foremost, we've talked about how I watched the SIP podcast.
Yeah.
And there was beef between Lizzie and a radio station.
Mm-hmm.
So the beef has been squashed.
Oh.
So much so to the point that, because she made a statement of who actually listens to like actual radio anymore. It's irrelevant. The dude sent her kids Christmas presents. He sent them radios.
Oh, that's funny.
That is funny. This episode that this conversation was had, Ryland was not there, so he let Morgan take over for him. So it was Lizzie and Morgan, and it was pure chaos.
Oh, I bet.
Pure chaos.
I bet. Oh, I'm missing a piece. Hold on.
Oh.
My little spit guard.
So I just wanted to share that because I thought it was pretty funny that the dude sent her kids radios. Anyway, so we'll start pre-Christmas. So getting all our Christmas shopping done, okay?
Yeah.
We had... so let me start here. So we had the Christmas parade here in town.
Yeah.
We were in it. My in-laws own a business. The theme of the parade was Christmas songs.
Mm-hmm.
My mother-in-law picks All I Want for Christmas is a Real Good Tan by Kenny Chesney.
Right.
Which is totally her vibe.
Right.
So everything was decorated beachy. We all wore Hawaiian shirts.
And it was like 10 degrees outside.
It was.
It's almost never that cold here in December.
It wasn't the coldest it's ever been at a parade, but it was chilly. I didn't wear my coat the whole time. I was okay, but we also had like long sleeve t-shirts underneath.
Right.
So
I'd have been freezing. That's why I was at home.
I sat in the back of a truck that was filled with beach balls.
Yeah.
And I was passing those out to the kids and whatnot. So by the end of it all, I'm like crawling around on my hands and knees, trying to get all these beach balls out.
Was that the beginning of the end of your back?
Yes, I'm getting there. So we get done. I get home. Mm-hmm. Also, keep in mind, I had found out like the parade was on Saturday, Thursday. But the Thursday before that, my aunt had passed away.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't have anything to wear to this. So I'm like, I text Brittany. I'm like, hey, you got something I can borrow? Can I come shopping?
Oh yeah, I need to get that dress back from you.
I meant to bring it. Yes, I should have given it to you the other night while you were at the house.
I didn't think about it.
I didn't either. Anyway, so it's in my closet. It's hanging up in my closet. So I come over here to go shopping, and then I realize as I'm walking around that my back is kind of sore. Mm-hmm. Which, if you know me, somewhere in the months of December, January, and February, my back's going to go out.
Right.
It's going to happen. And when that cold starts hitting, for whatever reason, my back's just like, we can't do this. So my back's like really sore. And I'm like, oh, well, as long as I keep moving, it'll be fine. We're good. Mm-hmm. So I come over here. I pick out a dress. Then we end up going shopping the very next day, and I get another outfit that I ended up wearing. And then I had the funeral was on Monday.
Right.
So I stop at Walmart on the way and get some of those Salon Paws heating patch things.
Yeah.
And my back was good. We were fine.
God, I can't use those.
I took off. I'm apparently all of a sudden allergic to them now.
I'm allergic to the adhesive.
Yeah.
And the, like, I can only use, what's the white and green? What is
Biofreeze?
That? Yes. I guess all I can use.
So then, I take off work Monday, Tuesday. My work allows 3 days for immediate family.
Bereavement.
Yeah. But I only took 2.
Yeah. Wednesday,
Thursday, Friday, that chair, for whatever reason, it's a good chair.
Yeah.
My work chair.
Mm-hmm.
$400 Serta brand chair.
Yeah, it better be a good chair.
It's a good chair. It wears my back out when my back is not well.
Yeah. What do you want?
So then we had planned, because every year for Christmas, TJ and I will send the kids to, one of the grandparents, and then we will go.
Oh, that was exactly what I didn't want to happen.
You want to pause?
Yeah.
She just went to pick up a cat and knocked over her drink. Pause.
Get out of here. Oh my God. I wish I could say that this is the first time a drink has spilled. Okay.
All right.
We're back.
Now
we're
back.
Half of my peach Celsius is in the floor.
Anyway, so parade was on Saturday, December the 6th. Okay.
Yes.
So then we had set it up for on December 13th. The kids were going to go to the grandparents. It was just the littles. Maddie was at her dad's.
Yeah.
And TJ and I were going to go Christmas shopping and finish up our Christmas shopping. I wake up that Saturday morning and I can't get out of bed. My back hurts so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't take medicine.
Right.
If it's stronger than an ibuprofen, I'm not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I needed something more.
Yeah.
So then, I spent all day Saturday between the bed and the recliner in so much pain. Sunday, I get up, I make him take me to urgent care. Because I knew that following weekend was when we were going on our trip.
Right.
So I go and I get a steroid shot or some kind of shot, and they give me like a steroid pack or a steroid to take. And so that next week, I think I took off like one day that next week because my back was still just killing me.
Yeah.
And then that Friday, the 19th, we took off. We were going to go on our little trip. So we were flying into Tampa. Our flight took off at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I get up at like 2 because I'm like, I need time to wake up, drink something, take a poop.
Yeah.
Go, so that I'm ready. We need to leave by 3. I get up, I go to the bathroom. And as I'm sitting in the bathroom, I have every year or two, I have like these random ass allergic reaction type situations where I break out into hives for no reason.
Yeah.
Sitting in the bathroom 2 o'clock in the morning, I start breaking out in hives all over my body. And I'm like, what is going on? What am I going to do? So I come out of the bathroom. I'm like, TJ, look, I'm itching all over.
Yeah.
I'm like, hives everywhere. I'm like, I'm just going to have to take a Benadryl. I'm already tired. I barely slept.
Yeah.
We let the dogs sleep with us because we knew that they were going to be locked up in their kennels over the next couple of days for longer than they ever are. We had somebody coming over to take care of them while we were gone.
Right.
And
it was not me.
No, it was not you. So I take Benadryl.
God damn it. What's wrong with me?
She just dropped this can again.
I'm like wiping the top of it off. Continue. We don't need to stop. I have an extra towel.
So we get there. The kids are nervous because they've never flown. We get on the plane. It takes off. We weren't in the air 10 minutes. Maddie's passed out.
So was her neighbor.
No, that was on the flight back.
Oh.
So on the flight there, we managed to... it was just me and Maddie in our row.
Gotcha.
So there was a seat between us. Maddie was in the window. I was in the aisle. And she passed out. And I'm like, I can't sleep in public like that. But I think for like the last 10 or 15, I kind of dozed off. And I woke up as we hit the ground. Yeah. And it scared the hell out of me. We get out, we get off the plane. get down to where the rental cars are.
Yeah.
Immediately it's hot. And I'm like, what is this? What is this?
Right, because you left and it was like...
Oh, it was disrespectful. The walk from the parking garage at Nashville, from the parking garage to the airport itself, the wind was so rough and cold that it hurt to breathe. It was disrespectful.
The wind is always terrible, though, at the airport.
Yes, it always is.
Even on a not windy day.
Yeah. So we get our rental car. We got a Dodge Durango. It was kind of shit. We drive around. We go get breakfast.
Yeah.
We park somewhere, walk on the beach for a minute. I'm like, I have feet in the sand. I'm sweating. Yeah. I had on leggings, and I had pulled my leggings like up to my knees so that I wouldn't get my pants wet, walking by the water. I started to get pink on my legs.
Also, Maddie on the beach in jeans.
Girl, listen.
I saw that picture and I was like, girl.
Yeah. I started getting pink on my legs. And I'm like, what in the world?
Meanwhile,
this is crazy.
Here, your skin hasn't seen the sun.
Right. I'm like, this is crazy. Then we go find a Dutch Bros.
Yeah.
And we go to Walmart. And like, it dawns on me. Like, I am telling people Merry Christmas while having sand on my feet.
Yeah.
And getting sunburnt. And I'm sweating. This is crazy.
Right.
What is this life? But anyway, greatest time ever. We spent a big part of the day at the beach on Saturday. The littles loved it.
Yeah.
They have the best time at the beach. They would stay at the beach 24/7 if it was allowed.
Yeah.
Maddie, on the other hand, not a fan.
I'm not a big fan.
Not a fan at all.
Once in a while is fine, but...
She just kind of laid there and just played on her phone.
Yeah.
We had, however, surprised the children the Thursday night before we left that we were taking them to Disney on Sunday.
Yeah.
So that was the big surprise that I alluded to last month.
Yeah.
That I didn't want to talk about yet. So Sunday we get up early, head to Disney. We get there at like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Listen, had the best time. We didn't wait in any of the lines any longer than like 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
You got an app where you can see like what the wait times and stuff are for other rides.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything over like 55 or 65 minutes. We rode pretty much everything we wanted to ride. Greatest time ever. I do have to say, I think my favorite ride of the day was the Tiana ride, which that's the first time I had ridden that one because that wasn't a thing the last time we went.
Yeah.
It's what used to be Splash Mountain.
Right. It was shut. Was it closed? No, it hadn't closed yet whenever y'all went last time. Because it was closed for like 6 months or something.
It had the best time. It was a great time. We were there from 9 a.m. to like 6 p.m.
Yeah.
The plan was that we were going to ride everything we wanted to ride, and then we were going to do our shopping on Main Street on the way out. Because we just did Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
And so we get back to Main Street, and it's like standing room only. We darted into one of the stores, and it was like you couldn't breathe. There were so many people, and I was like, I'm not doing this. So we decided we were going to go to Disney Springs and do all our shopping there. Well, because it was like it hadn't been busy all day.
Yeah.
It didn't start getting busy until then because it was like park hours were closing, but they were starting up the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Yeah.
And that's like extra tickets or whatever.
Yeah, those like even like season pass holders have to pay. They get like a slight discount, but
it ain't enough.
The crazy part is how much I know about all of the Disney because I ain't even gonna tell you. I ain't even lie to tell you. So, not to interject, but it's Disney related. It's because Adam the Woo died.
Yeah.
I cried. I don't cry about celebrities and shit because, like, I don't know those people.
Right.
But, like, I've been watching this guy's, like, day-to-day life and, like, him go because he was a season pass holder.
Yeah.
And like him going to Disney every day. It feels like, I told Danny, I was like, it feels like a long distance friend died.
Right.
But anyway, continue.
So TJ was like, well, we'll just jump on like one of the shuttles over to one of the resorts and then take one of those over to Disney Springs so I don't have to pay for parking.
Yeah.
Because we've already paid for parking at Magic Kingdom. Well, then we find out you don't have to pay for parking at Disney Springs. So we're like, we'll just drive over there. Every parking lot, parking garage, whatever was full.
Yeah.
Then Easton's like, I have to poop. Like right now, I'm going to poop my pants.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like rushing to find a gas station. He gets in there. Oh, I just have to pee. And TJ's like, we're not going back. I'm not fighting all that traffic. We're not doing it.
Yeah.
So we really didn't get to shop, but like, it's whatever. Had the best, it was like the best little weekend trip. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
We had some good food. Oh yeah. We had some good food. We got to play on the beach. Kids got to swim in the pool.
Gemma's money was burning a hole in her pocket though. When we were there, she was like, I've already been through the whole Disney store website and I didn't want anything.
Yeah.
And it's like, girl, did you go through the whole website?
Speaking of money burning a hole, so Easton racked up $75 worth of Robux.
Oh my god! I bet he spent it immediately.
Had it spent within 30 minutes of us being home Christmas night.
That's what he did last year.
$75.
Yeah, because last year he got a bunch, and then like when we came over to do our gift exchange, like I think it was Christmas night or Christmas Eve night, one or the other. And he was like, well, I bought all this. And like, TJ's like, you just got all of these. And he's like, well, I needed this and it cost this. And he's like, but can I get some more?
Oh, he's got money. He's got money too, because my in-laws had been giving them money, knowing that we were going to Disney.
Right.
And so like, I'm talking every little thing that my kids did that could be portrayed as helping in any shape, form, or fashion. They're like, here's you some money.
Yeah.
Gemma gets a good grade on something at school. Here's you some money.
Right.
You got all A's and B's. Here's you some money. Like Gemma had like over $200 before we went to Disney. Okay. So like Gemma's already spent some of it. Like TJ took her to Walmart yesterday. He just hasn't taken Easton yet.
Yeah.
And Gemma spent some then. Easton's like rare, and he's like, I'm getting more Robux. I'm doing it. But, so here's an Easton funny for you. And I put this on my thing, and I meant to tell it earlier. So, like, we ended up doing, so, like, the day that I called out because my back was bothering me, I was like, laying around is not helping my back. It feels better when I'm up and moving. So I was like, let's just, because he only had, like, one call that day. And it ended up getting canceled that morning. So I was like, let's just go get our shopping done. The kids are at school.
Yeah.
So we did our shopping and stuff. We get home, we're talking about it. And then he says, Easton, do you need to buy your girlfriend something for Christmas? Easton's had the same little girlfriend all year long, if not from last year too. She is the cutest little thing. I mean, I say girlfriend loosely, like it's,
they're elementary school kids. Yeah.
It's not like we're letting them hang out and go out on dates and whatnot. But like, and TJ, when he went to eat Thanksgiving or lunch with them, he said, like, he sat down with them and he said something about this little girl being his girlfriend. And she was like, no. But TJ was like, he goes, Easton, do you need to buy your girlfriend something for Christmas? Easton goes, no. Why? And I'm like, what? He bought his girlfriend something last year.
Yeah.
It was a different girl. But like, he was like, no. Why? And I'm like, what?
Because that's the nice thing
to do, brother. It was quite hilarious, but Christmas was good. We did our normal. I talked my family into doing like they call it white elephant, but it's like dirty Santa, just not quite dirty Santa like we do with TJ's family.
Yeah. I feel like there'd be some pearl clutching.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they think it's funny, but it's not received as well, you know?
Yeah.
I did get there was one of the presents that was in my gift that I gave was a coffee mug that says "Have a nice day," but when you lift it up to drink out of it, it's a hand flipping the bird on the bottom of it. That was like the most. That was about as wild as it got. Yes, and I was the only one that did that. But it was a good Christmas. It was a real good Christmas. TJ and his brother did awkward sibling photos for his mom for Christmas, for his mom and dad. Daniel took those.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
They turned out really good.
They were pretty good.
And his mother loved them.
I like how it was supposed to be me taking them.
Right.
I had no part in it.
Right.
And then like earlier in the day, I told him, I was like, there's $50 in it for you. He goes, what? I was like, yeah, if I'm not doing anything, that $50 is yours.
Right. They turned out really good. I was really happy with them, and his mom loved them. I got some pretty cool gifts. We got money from my parents. I got a s'mores maker. Nice. I got, TJ got a Snoop Dogg and a Martha Stewart cookbook. So in turn, I got a Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart cookbook.
Right.
The Snoop Dogg cookbook has some shit in it.
Does it?
None of it is infused.
Well, it's like good stuff.
Yeah. None of it's infused.
I mean, he's made like cooking videos.
Yeah.
And stuff.
But like there's some gumbo in there that I want to try. Mm-hmm. Ooh, there was some good stuff in there. I haven't really looked through the Martha Stewart one. I got like a camping chair, a really good one, it looks like. I'm excited about that. TJ's mom was like, why do you need that? You're the coach. You don't sit in it. I'm like, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. You never know when your back's going to hurt.
Right. Let's see. Brittany got me the Infinity deck that I wanted. Apparently ordered it the night that we talked about it when we recorded it last.
As we were discussing it on that last catch-up episode,
she pushed
I was like, I've got the money, let me go ahead and order it, because if I don't now, I'll forget.
She got me a cat ball.
Yeah.
For hunting.
Was it called? The Devil's Ball
something like that.
But it's basically just like a spooky cat toy.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to like try these things out. I was like, it was really fun to kind of like add to the arsenal of things we have.
She got me a really cute little t-shirt that's embroidered that says NOLA.
I didn't get it in New Orleans. I made it.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think that those things would pop off in New Orleans.
Right. And then you got me a cute little wooden, it's almost like, what were they called? Like the willow?
Yeah, it's like willow tree or something.
Something like that. But it's two women standing together, and it says "You're my sister by choice" or something along those lines.
I got to choose or something.
It was really cute.
I thrifted that.
It's really cute. I loved it.
That was like sitting out, and then I panicked and hid it in that black box up there that had photos in it. And then I pulled that box down so I could make that scrapbook for Christmas for someone. And then I was like, oh shit, now I have another gift. Because I hid it and completely forgot about it. And then I went to go do that. And because I procrastinated that scrapbook as long as I possibly could.
That reminds me. So let's talk about the gifts that you got. Because I'm going to read the email thread that goes with the one that I got you.
Okay. Are you going to read that first?
No, you go ahead. We got to tell what it is.
Well, I got an ARC reader copy of Body Count by Cody Crowley. And as y'all may know, Cody Crowley is one of my favorite authors, especially like one of my favorite new authors. And this book comes out in May. I pre-ordered it like a few months ago, from a bookstore in Salem. And, so I've been excited for that to come out. And then she was like, she did a book event at Pixie went to. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so jealous you're in the same room as her.
So let me tell you. Here's how this came about. Okay.
Yes.
So I was like, I want to do something out of the normal for me. Mm-hmm. I want to do something awesome. And I was really looking for, because I'm big on experiences over like physical gifts. So I was really looking for something like that.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm looking up, like, I was trying to see if last podcast had something coming close, or, you know, anything that I knew that you liked. Yeah. I even looked up Trixie Mattel. I looked up everybody that I knew that you liked. And so I ended up reaching out to Daniel, and I'm like, hey, I need ideas. Here's what I'm thinking. And he's like, I don't know what to tell you. Then I get a text like the next day. Okay. So I did some snooping. She likes, this author. And she listens to the last podcast. It's like, I already knew about last podcast. Yeah. And I'm like, but I'll look up this author. So I go to her website and she has like no like events.
Right.
And I'm like, well, dang. And then I see the contact us. And I'm like, they don't ever actually check these. But you know what? I'm just going to shoot my shot. And that way I can say that I tried all I could.
Right.
So I send her a message and I'm like, hi there. I just wanted to reach out in hopes that you could help me. My best friend of 20 plus years has been my rock through the hardest times of my life, and I'm at a loss at what to get her for her holiday gift exchange. I really want to provide something that she would never expect, and this is what led me to you. She absolutely loves you, and she even bought my daughter a copy of your book, Here Lies a Vengeful Bitch. I'm not sure how you could help, but would it be possible for you to do something for me to give her? I'm prepared to pay. I'm not looking for freebies. I truly hope that this finds you and that you can help me out, but thank you either way. I get a response literally the next day.
Yeah.
Like less than 24 hours.
Damn.
I'm working. My phone goes off. I look, it's an email. I swipe down to see what it is, and I lost my shit.
I know TJ was like, he heard you go, she responded.
Oh, I flipped. I done told everybody at work about it. I was so stoked. Okay. She goes, hi, Chelsea. This is so sweet, and I would really love to send you something that you can give her. I could send a signed advance copy of my next book so that she can read it before anyone else gets to, and I'll also send along some fun extras. I'll dig into the Here Lies a Vengeful Bitch swag I have left over. But if she, and then she was like, if she doesn't already have the Here Lies t-shirt, you can grab it for her here. The shirt's coming from Nocturne, which is the shop where I work in Salem.
Yeah.
I post a lot about it. It's haunted, and I film videos about the ghostly happenings there.
Oh, yeah.
So she might like anything that you grab from there, whether it's the shirt or something else. There's a great collection of gift suggestions, and she gives me the link. If you decide to order something from there, I can ship the book and any extra goodies for her along with it, since I pack all of the orders. If not, just send along an address, and I'll ship the book to you. Thank you for reaching out. And I'm like, oh, you better fucking believe I'm ordering some shit. First of all, there's some expensive ass shit on there. Yeah. There was a lot of stuff that I was like, she would love this, but it was like $150, and I was like, I can't.
Because I think they also like do, because they've gathered like some haunted objects. Because like she did videos of, there's a hat, like a top hat in there that's like, and she's like, kind of creeps me out when I'm in here by myself.
But so I respond, oh my God, thank you so freaking much. This is amazing. I did place an order on the website as well. I do believe that she's going to love all of it. But here's what I ordered. I said she's really thinking of getting into writing short stories. So I think that I got her like a little journal thing. Mm-hmm. I said, so I think that this journal would really work for her. I do appreciate you doing this so much, and I know that it will absolutely make her Christmas. Yeah. I'm never going to be able to top this. And then she says, I see your order. I'll send all the goodies with it. What's your friend's name so I can personalize the book to her?
Yeah.
And so then I let her know. I told her name, and then I'll let her know when I got it, and I haven't gotten a response from that. But yeah. Man, like, I was so stoked. So cool. She really is. I was so stoked about it. I was like, man, I won. I win so much. And I kept telling Brittany, I'm so stoked about this. We're going to have to hurry up and do this. I'm so stoked about this. We're going to have to hurry. I was like, even if you don't absolutely love it, please act like you do so it doesn't kill me.
No, I absolutely loved it. And like, because as soon as I like unwrapped it and I saw the Nocturne sticker on the box, I knew where it came from immediately.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I saw that little sticker, I was like,
but you didn't expect what it was.
But I didn't know what was going to be in it.
Yeah.
So, very excited.
She looked at me, she goes, how did you do this?
Yeah, I'm just like, how did you manage this? Because like when she did Y'all Fest, and she was like signing copies of Body Count, but I was like there's no way I'm going to get my hands on one of those. So I was 100% expecting to wait till May.
Well, when you posted that you pre-ordered the book, I was like, okay, I did a good thing. Like, she's going to love this. I was like, but now she's going to have 2 copies. But then I'm like, I see that the copy that I got you is like not the finished product. Like, it's there's still like typos and the grammar and stuff may be off or whatever. So I'm like, this works. Like, she's going to have the before and after.
Yeah. There's a couple, like one of my other favorite authors over there that passed away this past year. I won like 2 ARC readers from her. So I also have like the ARC reader and the one that came out, traditionally published. So yeah, and I already I have like my copy of Here Lies a Vengeful Bitch, and then I bought the paperback edition because it has the first chapter of Body Count in it. So I'm not above having multiple copies of the same book.
Well, this one was signed, personalized.
I'm very
all
that. With that.
So and now you're going to have another one from Selena too. So
yeah,
which I did find out that this book that we're going to see, The Hollow, is not like a new book for her. This is just they've rebranded it.
Yes, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, so I was and that pen does write very nicely.
Does it?
Yes.
It looked like it did.
It's like a gel ballpoint.
Nice.
So it's quite nice.
And I also, my sister made her a book thong,
which I do have. It's too wide.
It's too wide.
It's too wide.
Okay. So take notes, Brandy.
Yeah, it's a little too wide. Like I would have. I think no, because that Kiss of the Basilisk is a pretty large book, and it was still way too big on that.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say it's
smaller waistband.
Yeah, smaller waistband. But yeah.
Like that was, I saw that on TikTok and I was like, oh, she really needs that. I almost got you a bookmark from the Nocturne site.
Yeah.
And it said, the one I saw said, slut for smut or something like that. But like, it was camo, like Realtree camo type stuff. Yeah. And I was like, that's not her vibe. So, and then I saw those and I was like, my sister crochets. I was like, Brandy, you think you could figure this out? Yeah. And she was like, maybe. And then she had some yarn left over from a blanket that she had made my parents for Christmas. And she was like, this is the prototype. And it literally cost us $0.
Right.
And it took her 15 minutes.
Right. I was going to say, I don't crochet, but I wouldn't imagine it would be difficult for somebody who does crochet to figure this out on the fly.
I thought it was pretty cute. It's literally just like a thong that you just wrap around your book.
I made a
TikTok to make your spot.
It was in my TikTok.
I saw it.
Because I literally, when I made my little Christmas haul, it literally was sitting directly in front of me. I looked right at it and was like, my brain just did not clock.
I like how when you did show it, Unicorn Farts was like, what about that? What was it for, a doll or something that she said?
I don't know. I'd have to look. I'd have to go back and look. But yeah, I was like, whenever she pulled them out, I was like, I
had forgotten. It was still at my sister's house. I forgot that I had asked her to make it because it was prior to our trip. And so whenever y'all came over, I didn't have it. Yeah. And then it dawned on me that the day that I brought it to you, because I was also trying to figure out how to get TJ's hat.
What did you think of that?
Oh, he loved it.
Good.
He wore it all day Christmas. She made him a hat that's embroidered that says daddy, and the kids gave it to him because he is their daddy, but it's also
it was black on black. It looked pretty good. It came out really good. I stitched that on the new machine.
Oh, but
me and that new machine have become really good friends.
I had to go over to my sister's neighborhood anyway because I had to run by a friend's house over there because she had her daughter's the one that came over to take care of the dogs, and I had to get my keys from her.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I can stop by my sister's and get that and then take that over to her. So I walk in the shop and I'm like, here, I forgot to give you a gift. And I hold it up and she looks at me like, what? Yeah. And then Daniel turns around and he goes,
what is that? I said, panties for you.
I don't even think one leg would fit in that.
No. But I think it's hilarious. What else did I get? We got mostly we got gift cards for Christmas this year. Because we're redoing the house. So we got Lowe's gift cards out the ass. We got another one today. Gift cards to go out to eat. Cash. My parents got us the prepaid Visa gift cards. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do with mine. I think I'm going to buy a new Kindle. There's nothing wrong. See, that's my issue though. It's this is the dilemma I'm having. I have a Kindle Fire 8.
I have like one of the first gen Kindle Fires.
And I like it. It's huge. Like, it feels huge. But I'm one of those types of people that will use something until it quite literally does not work.
Right.
And I'm like, there's no reason I need to buy a new Kindle. So it's probably going to take me a month to spend that gift card.
Right.
Because I'm going to sit here and be like, because I was like, I also could get new headphones because I wear headphones at work every single day. But there's nothing really wrong with my headphones. They're good headphones. And the only thing that's wrong is like, because I've had them and used them so much, the coating on the, it's all peeled. It's like all gone. And then the like adjustment has gotten loose.
See, that's cause for buying new ones.
Other than that, they're still working.
That's cause for buying new ones.
But another pair of those was like $80.
You'd spend more than that on a Kindle.
It would be $129 because I would get the one that doesn't have ads on the lock screen.
Yeah.
You
want a paperwhite one though, don't you?
Well, yeah, I think I'm going to get the paperwhite. I've got one sitting in my cart for $129. But I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Wow. Oh, Gemma made me a bracelet. So I'm part of the Taylor Swift Friendship Bracelet Club.
Nice.
It says Chelsea Mom.
Aww.
And then Uncle P got me this turtle bracelet where I can track a turtle.
Oh, cute. I got some clothes too for Christmas. I got some shirts. I got a couple coloring books. I got a few books I got one book for my Secret Santa. It's the Golden Girls Cozy Mysteries.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's Murder by Cheesecake.
So I kind of want to read that.
I'm very excited about it.
When you're done with it, I want to read it. I say that. I've got a book that I bought at McKay's like 2 years ago and I've yet to...
I might get a credit on the audiobook and like read it along.
Right.
But currently I'm reading Blackheart by Pixierilla. I'm not getting paid to tell you about this, but if you like a dark fantasy with just a touch of spice, it's just a touch. Because I was like reading it and I got to a spicy scene and then I was like, should I have gotten Maddie this book for Christmas?
Yeah, she bought it for Maddie.
But then I'm like,
Maddie has read
she read Haunting Adeline. Yeah. So this is very tame.
I don't know that she started reading it yet.
Plus it's like the scene is very like empowering. It's like female empowering. Oh. It's very good. But yeah, it's a very good book. If I haven't given you a copy, you should buy it. Did you know that like when you self-publish, it takes like 90 days for you to get paid from your like publication date? She was like, I probably won't get paid till like March. We're like, what?
That's crazy.
So, but I know this girl's about to get paid because I know, like, I personally have bought 3 copies. Like 3 physical copies plus the Kindle version. Yeah. And if I get a new Kindle, I'm gonna sign like this one is signed in through like my parents' Amazon Prime, and I'll probably just because I've now got my own. So if I get a new Kindle, I'll sign in on that one, and then I'll buy another one.
Right.
So, Daniel got me a bunch of stuff. He got me a couple records. I got a Tyler Childers album. I got a Scooby-Doo Hot Wheel. My favorite thing though was the book plate.
I almost got that for you. And let me tell you why I didn't. Because I thought long and hard about it. Mm-hmm. I was like, I think she would love this. But then I also know that you like to take your books to McKay's when you're done with them. Yeah. So I didn't know if that would be an issue.
No. Because, like, I think for the anything over here is pretty much not going, like, some of it will, but will not get those types of, like, that sticker. Yeah. I ordered the stickers to stamp, and because I'm not going to stamp the physical book. But like all of these, like all of the ones where I have all of the books by the same author.
Yeah.
Because those are like my favorite and I'm not going to get rid of them.
Well, I'm glad I didn't get it now.
But I was very excited. I literally opened it when I saw the box and like with the little thing on it, and I was like, I'm so excited.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't. I thought real hard about it.
Yeah. What else? What else did I get for Christmas? My parents got me a Taylor Swift coloring book.
I saw that.
It was very sweet of them. I was like, they don't even like Taylor Swift. And they thought of me. And I'm like, it's working. You'll think of me whenever you hear Taylor Swift.
Right.
And then if we
I know I do.
And then if like somebody exits my life, and every time they hear Taylor Swift, they're going to think of me.
Oh, God.
My evil plan is working. It's been kind of, I would say mostly this month for us is like our busiest month of the year for work.
Yeah.
So I haven't really had time for anything else.
Right.
We worked on, like we worked on Christmas Eve.
Me too.
Because I still had stuff like that I had to get out the door that day. So I've already selected our cutoff for Christmas next year. He wasn't real thrilled about it, but I was like, I have to have an extra week. I was like, because I'm not busting my ass again like I did this year.
Right.
I'm just not doing it. Like, there were multiple times where I had to come home. Like, I've got one of those, like, it's like the rounded thing that's got, like, the little ball, like massager style balls where you lay on it on the floor and stretch your back.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple nights I had to come home and lay on that thing and just lay flat in the floor.
Yeah.
And then my feet hurt so bad so I've got, like it's plantar fasciitis, but I think I also have a bone spur.
I really think in your heel, so plantar fasciitis will make you feel like that because there have been several years that I have, like, especially when I was playing sports and stuff, it really just feels like you're straight bone to the floor.
Yeah.
So that plantar fasciitis can do that.
Yeah.
So it may not be a bone spur.
I haven't had like a flare up of it in a long time, and this is the first time that it's like made my heel hurt so bad.
You really need to get some good shoes.
I swapped to, because I've been wearing just like cute little pink tennis shoes, but like for this season I swapped back to my Brooks. And I had my little plantar fasciitis inserts, but they were like, it was killing my feet because they don't fit in those shoes right.
Yeah.
So eventually I just took them out and I did relatively well. Like, I feel like when I got home and sat down for a little while, I bounced back a little bit better.
Brooks make the difference, man. I love Brooks.
Yeah.
I will tell you too, Hoka's.
Ugly. I hate wearing tennis shoes. They're so ugly.
Well, Hoka's are also ugly, but holy cow. They are so comfortable. They're just hella expensive.
But like, just for like the Christmas season when I'm primarily my absolute busiest, like that it really saved. But my back, oh my eventually, because I've got one of those like shiatsu massage things for like your shoulder and your neck.
Yeah.
But what I like to do is I like to take it and start like basically sit on it and let it get really in there and then up my back. And that really helped. Because like, sure, I could take a gummy, but I'm of the type that like when my muscles relax, is when I realize how much pain I've been in all day and just didn't notice.
Yeah.
Because that's when my back hurts real bad. But yeah. So, I've been in a lot of pain as well, but I would say probably not near as bad. Because, like, I wouldn't say my back went out. My back was just in knots.
Bro, mine was like, to the point of, I thought TJ was going to have to wipe my ass for me. Yeah, like, no, I couldn't bend over. Bad. And I still have issues. Like, here it is. Yeah. Like, that happened the first weekend in December, and here we are on the last full weekend of December. Yeah. And my back is still not it's not back to what it was prior to this.
I also, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's been the weather or what, but I'm like, if I could just pop my back.
Same.
So, like, I leaned over counters, and it would pop, and it would crunch, but, like, and I injured my knee halfway through. I was like, because I told him, I was like, man, my back just hurts. I was like, if my back didn't hurt so bad, it wouldn't be so bad. And he said something about my knee, and I was like, or my knees, because I tend to get knee pain. But I was like, no, my knees haven't been hurting. Well, one day, I went, so, like, I've got, like, a long table that I work on. And I went, like, around it to go put something on a machine or get a machine to start running again. And then I'm walking back around to the back side of it. And the machine stops again. And I stop and I pivot. And when I pivot, I heard snap, crackle, pop in my right knee. And my knee has been screwed up ever since.
If this is the life of a mid-30s, imagine what 40 is going to bring.
But I made it through. I genuinely think if I hadn't have been wearing those Brooks, I probably would have like shriveled up and been deceased on the floor.
Right.
And also, I think like what really kept my mental health going was watching Muppet Christmas Carol 6 or 7 times this year. It really like held, like that movie held up.
We watched
my mental illness.
I made the kids watch it after us talking to you about it that night. I made the kids watch it. They weren't impressed. They were not impressed.
It's the most accurate telling of that story.
I barely even got them to watch A Year Without a Santa Claus with me, and I was so upset about it. I didn't even get to watch my Smoky Mountain Christmas this year.
These kids don't even know. I got that on DVD.
I do too.
But yeah, so that was basically my Christmas season was working. And I said, December 4th, cut off. He was like, I feel like that's early. I was like, that's only 3 weeks before Christmas. I was like, that's like the first Friday of December. I said, now mind you, because I've already gone into Canva and made like our schedule and stuff. And I already made the graphic that'll go up at the end of 2026. And I was like, I said, I'm going to start posting this in October. I was like, so people will have like 2 months notice of this is when our Christmas cutoff is. I was like, if somebody brings in a stocking or whatever, like one thing, sure, maybe. But I was like, I'm not doing this again. And what really set me behind was the stocking guy. Did I talk about him on the last one? I yelled at him.
Yeah.
I was like, look, you can't, like, if it had been the original number, sure, I could have got those knocked out so fast. The original number was like 80 to 100 stockings. Do you want to know how many I ended up doing? 245. After it was all said and done. And it got to the point where I was like, anytime there was like a break between him bringing some in, I did as much other stuff as I possibly could. Like the second I got a batch of those done, because he brought them in like increments of like 55 and 65. So like as soon as I would get like a batch of 60 of them done, I'm running as much other stuff to just get it done. And I was still in there on Christmas Eve. And he said they're planning on doing it again next year, but they're going to start their planning in like February, March. And we were like, perfect. And I'm like, as long as you get those to me like a month ahead, great. Don't wait until it's like you need them in a week.
Right.
And I told him, I said, what pissed me off the most about the whole situation wasn't the quick turnaround, because one thing about me, I'm going to get that shit done. But it's let me come in every few hours.
Right.
And see where we're at and get what's done. Because I'm like, if I've got to eat lunch and I'm going to sit my ass down. Like I did not have any leisurely lunches. Because I'm like, well, this one's done. Let me just go ahead and just go change something out. And then I'm going to come back and eat. So Friday, when I went in, it was like a cakewalk. I was almost anxious. Like, I was anxious all day because I've been in, like, for 3 weeks, like, go, go, go mode.
Yeah.
And then Friday, I'm, like, anxious because I'm, like, I feel like I'm not doing enough.
Right.
Meanwhile, my shelves are almost empty.
Right.
So, yeah.
Bro, I could go into... I almost want to post a Am I the Asshole related to, like, work stuff because I am so frustrated with the way that my job is going lately.
Yeah.
I am very thankful to have a job.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to pee as soon as we get done.
I'm very thankful to be able to work from home.
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful that I don't feel micromanaged.
Yeah.
However, I don't have the amount of work that I am expected to do. That's the word I was looking for. And the amount of compensation do not equal. Yeah. Lip service all day long.
Yeah.
We get told 3-4 times a week by our immediate supers that we're doing a great job. I have no qualm, no issues with my immediate supervisors. Mm-hmm. They're doing the absolute best they can with what we've been given, and they are making sure that they let us know that we're appreciated by them at least.
Yeah.
But like, we were told last year that the Christmas bonuses we got last year would be what we got every year.
Yeah.
I didn't get one this year.
Oh.
I got a floating holiday.
Okay.
So that's like, here's a pizza party, but everybody works from home.
Yeah.
So we'll give you a floating holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Last year we got a bonus and either Christmas Eve or the day after Christmas off.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get that.
Mm.
And let's just add on to the fact that I have been working for this company.
It's been a while.
For this company in particular, because I started working from home for one company. We got bought out by this company.
Yeah.
So I think I've been with this company for like 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've not gotten a single raise that whole time. I've gotten one raise since I started working from home.
Do they do like performance reviews and stuff?
There for a while, I was getting one every quarter. Mm-hmm. I just had my yearly, and I was told then that the yearly has nothing to do with my salary. And not salary, really. I'm not salary, but with my...
But your compensation.
Yeah. And so it's supposed to happen at the first of the year.
Companies want to know why people are quitting.
It's supposed to happen at the first of the year.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Like I said.
I don't want to sound ungrateful because I'm very grateful for the opportunity that I'm given.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like the compensation that I'm getting equates to the effort that I'm expected to put forth.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a big act your wage. I'm not gonna do more than what I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Because like before Danny took over the business, I was getting paid less. And I'm like, I'm not gonna go above and beyond for, which was fine. I mean, it was what we could afford as a business. And like now that we're in we really have all of our fingers in the pie of the business, like we see that. And he's like, well, as soon as he took over, I got a raise. And it could have been more, but because I get ACA healthcare, I was like, I don't want more because I don't want it to affect my healthcare.
Right.
So, we'll stick with that, which I did get insurance. It's decent. And mine's $35 a month now. And dental. I got dental for $20 a month. And I best believe I scanned those plans because a lot of them, if you read the fine print, it's like, oh, well, you can't use XYZ benefits for 6 months or for the first year. So,
well,
that's how they get you.
I have good insurance. I will say this is like, I say that
Is it still that?
No.
Like, okay, I was going to say that
we got switched over to actual insurance. So like previously I had an insurance policy, quote unquote insurance policy, that we were to tell the healthcare providers that we were self-pay.
Yeah.
And we paid everything on a credit card that was through this insurance.
Yeah.
And then we would be in charge of getting a itemized bill for the care that we got from the physician, and then send a picture of that into the insurance company on an app. And then the insurance company would decide what they wanted to pay. And then we'd get billed for the difference of what they wanted to pay.
Almost feels like scammy because it's like, hey, we know that doctors' offices charge more if you have insurance. They bill more if you have insurance. So if you do self-pay, you get the self-pay rate, and then we don't have to pay the insurance rate. Because like he found out looking at, because there's something he needs or whatever, and he was like, if I pay for it out of pocket, it's like it's a quarter of what they would bill insurance for. And so that might be, now that like I know that might be why they went with that in the first place, thinking that it was
they call it a consumer driven type thing. And I have seen like commercials for it on TV.
I'm sure that like if it's somebody who doesn't really go use the doctor very much or whatever, that it would be fine. But like somebody like me, who my insurance gets billed at least once a week, because I do the weight loss classes.
See, we switched over to an actual insurance.
That would be such
this
a pain
year
in the ass for me.
And I haven't used it. Like the first time, the only thing that's been put on it is when I went to the urgent care for my back.
Well, it's like, it's just one of the better to have it and not need it.
Right. I see, but I'm terrible because I don't do like yearlies. I haven't been to the OBGYN since my 6-week follow-up after having Easton. I haven't been to the dentist since before I had Maddie. I don't go to the doctor unless I have to go to the doctor. Now I probably should. Because I'm of that age to where I really need to start.
We're getting close to being the age of like needing a mammogram. And a colonoscopy.
But now that gives me anxiety thinking about it, because I'm like, what if I go and then I find out that I've got like a month left to live? Like, it scares me to think about stuff like that.
I get it.
But like
if you're going on a regular basis, they can catch stuff like that early. So
it's scary. It's scary to me, so I just don't do it. But I have good benefits at work.
I
have
that to say
medical, dental, and vision. And
honestly, though, I would rather not have vision, especially going to that place I went to get mine. America's Best, so cheap, so good.
This is the first time I've ever really used it to get glasses.
I'm blind as a bat, though.
I don't. It is what it only costs.
I'm not as blind as Daniel. He's real blind.
Oh,
he can't see nothing.
I pay like $3 a month for mine, so it's not anything major.
But that's like whenever I went and got my glasses, there's somebody in there with insurance paying more for the same thing I got with their insurance.
Yeah, well,
whereas I'm like, I got a pair off the clearance rack and another pair, and it was $107, and that was with my exam.
Right. Well,
I don't wear contacts though. Contacts are more expensive. I'm not touching my eyeball.
We have good benefits. I get PTO. I get sick time, which that's new this year for us.
You get all kinds of bereavement time.
I get 3 days, but it's only for like
immediate family.
Yeah. So like if a cousin passes away, I got to use PTO. But like aunts, uncles, grandparents, parents, kids, spouse, things like that, the 3 days, which honestly, if something were to happen to one of my children or my spouse and you're only giving me 3 days, you can fuck right off.
Yeah.
Fuck right off. You might as well go ahead and put me on like a leave of absence.
Yeah.
Unpaid, I guess, because I'm taking some time off. Like I'm going to be, y'all don't want me working in 3 days time.
Yeah. That is kind of wild. I feel like there should be, I don't know.
I'm not expecting to get paid.
I don't want to get into it, but it all leads back to you know what.
But anyway.
You gotta keep up the grind.
Yeah.
No matter what your life situation is.
So, well, that was my month. Christmas.
Yeah.
Disney, the beach. I took a really good picture of the beach, and it honestly looks like it should be on a postcard. The picture of the kids that I have standing in front of the castle.
I saved that. Maddie and her. I'm gonna print it off and put it on my fridge.
Maddie and her dad shorts. Those are legit like men's shorts.
Yeah, her and her style choice. It's so interesting to watch like certain things circle back around.
She asked for Jinko jeans.
Oh yeah, I know.
And my mom was like, I can't afford those. She was like, I barely could afford them when you wanted to wear them. I was like, Mama, I never wore Jinko jeans. First and foremost. I said I wanted Hot Topic pants, and they didn't sell Jinkos at Hot Topic back then.
Hot Topic, I thought Hot Topic was expensive, and I paid like $55 for a pair of pants.
Right.
And everybody's like, they got gold in them. I don't even want to know how much them things would be now.
Right. But like all the kids are wanting to wear Jinko jeans now, and I'm like, back in our day, if you wore Jinkos, you were a juggalo.
Yeah, or like, I don't know. I still feel like if you wore like name brand Jinkos, you were probably richer than me.
Which is wild because like...
Well, what is wild is how like Champion...
Oh, yeah.
Is like now more of like a higher end brand.
Yeah, and back in the day, if you had Champion anything.
Right. Back in the day, if you were a Champion, that you were poor.
Yeah.
Everybody knew you were poor. And you got your clothes at Walmart.
Yeah.
So.
And even like the faded glory.
Yeah. And now I'm just like, when I go to the thrift store, I look for like vintage, like faded glory and stuff.
Listen. Fuck me up with some cheap ass shit. Like, that's fine.
Yeah.
I will say, I do get kind of picky about my jeans.
Yeah.
I have like, I think they're Levi brand jeans now, is what I've been buying. Because they're comfortable, they fit well. But like, I have an issue with like where I pull my pants up in the back, they rip up at the waistband.
Yeah.
Which that's a a good problem to have, because used to the issue I was having was the thigh rub.
Yeah.
It would rub it so thin. But like, I used to be an Old Navy denim only person, because Old Navy denim back in the day.
I mean, it's still it's got, I would say, like, in terms of being a plus size girly, the denim has gotten better. But
that was like the best. Like, they lasted forever. Yeah. Now, I will say, I do have a pair of Wranglers that I bought back in the day when I worked at Boot Barn. And if I could ever put those back on, I would be the happiest person in the world. My Cowgirl Tough jeans that I got, when they gave us, like, that, because those jeans are stupid expensive. Yeah. That company gave everybody that worked at Boot Barn a pair of jeans. I loved those. I wore them out. I ripped the hell out of them because I wore them out. Yeah. I wore them like every other day. Those were my favorite jeans.
Yeah.
They're not plus size girly friendly. Back then I wasn't quite plus size.
Yeah.
This was pre-Gemma.
Yeah, I was going to say that was like 2 kids ago.
Yeah. But no, now these Levi's, and they're fairly cheap. I get them on Amazon.
Yeah.
I think they're Levi's.
I just thrift all mine now because I'm losing, like, I'm progressively losing weight. The only thing is, like, for me, I haven't lost a lot in jean sizes, like in pant sizes. Like, I'm only like one size down from where I started.
Right.
At almost 100 pounds ago. And I'm just like, it's because of the way that I carry things. And like now, like it's just, the skin and stuff. Yeah. Everything just kind of sits in one area. So it makes it a little bit harder. But it's nice to, like, see the sizes of at least my shirts.
Right.
So at least, and my shoe size ish.
Yeah.
Like, that's not something I was prepared for.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why are these shoes, like these sandals that my foot filled out last year? No long, like, I've got a good like half-inch gap, and
you don't realize that you carry weight in your feet.
Yeah,
and that's what I keep telling Maddie, because Maddie's a bigger girl, and she wears like a size 10, 11, and I'm like, if you were to lose weight, you'd be down to like probably a size 9 with me.
Yeah, or like at least a 9.5. But yeah, I've lost maybe like a half a shoe size. Like, I'm not quite ready to, like, I'm still pretty much like a solid, like, I can get a 9 and be fine.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, an 8.5 would have been okay.
Right. My problem is that my feet grow taller. So, like,
mine are wide. That's what
mine are growing tall. So it's like, I still, if I like, I have to buy shoes that are going to fit that comfortably. Mm-hmm. But if I get a bigger size, then it's too long on the toe and I have issues with it there. I'm just sitting at a solid 9. I've been at a 9 since I was like
8th grade. Yeah.
So, and Gemma's right on track. Gemma's in like a 7.5 in women's.
Good Lord. But yeah, because like
her and my mom wear the same shoes, same shoe size.
Nice. Yeah, like whenever I got that pair of Doc Martens, I was like, they're a little tight because my foot's so wide, but I know that like over time as I break them in, they'll get looser. So I just need to wear them, but I cannot wear thick socks like you're supposed to. And these aren't like tall boots. They're the low cut ones. So those are definitely going to cut into my heels if I wear them too much. And so I'm sure I'll be on like the bandage brigade.
Probably.
But yeah. Anything else? I can't think of anything.
Me neither.
If I didn't mention your Christmas gift, please don't be offended. I just have the memory of a goldfish. And that doesn't mean that I didn't love it.
Because I
do.
It does. Your gift does
I'm very excited about my coloring books, though. I just have not had time to color this month, and I can't wait to start coloring again.
She's not telling y'all, but her favorite gift is the one that I got her.
It really is like my top. It's like one of my top gifts. I loved everything.
She's just saying that because I'm sitting right here.
I'm not even lying. I'm so pumped to have, because like I have. So this one, my like original copy of
The Vengeful Bitch.
I pre-ordered, and then she had like a thing going on her social media where she's like, well, if you send a screenshot to this email, you'll get an envelope and it'll have like a book plate in it. So I've just got a sticker she signed in this one. So that one is like actually signed. I took this envelope out and then didn't put it back in.
Nice.
So,
well, I tagged her in.
I saw that. Yeah.
So we could see if we got a response where she'd be like, "Oh yeah, I remember that. I'm so glad you loved it."
I was gonna say something else. Oh, but I mentioned Adam the Woo earlier. I watched his final video that he posted.
Aww.
I did cry a little bit, but I also laughed a lot because it was just this man going and tee-heeing around Celebration, Florida with the Grinch. And like I commented on it and I was like, it seems so, I don't know, my gummy had kicked in, so I get a little sappy. I don't know what it is, but I get a little sappy. But I'm like, it just feels so fitting. Right. That's the last video. And then like somebody else commented and was like, he filmed his last day, but he didn't get to edit and upload it. And I'm like, God, that's so sad.
That is sad.
But
meanwhile, I'm sitting over here like, have we heard, nobody's posted that Lizzie Gordon's had her baby yet.
Oh, is it like
it's any day?
Oh
like,
my gosh.
I think her due date was yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Little Ernest, little Ernie should be making his appearance if he hasn't already. I can't wait.
Oh my gosh.
Not that we're going to get to see him, but like...
she doesn't post her kids,
every once in a blue moon. Oh, that's another thing I was going to tell you. Every once in a blue moon, you'll get to see Billy's face.
Yeah.
But not often. He is so cute, though. There is a video, and I had to go back because she said it in one of her vlogs, because she did Vlogmas early in anticipation of having the baby. So she videoed she filmed them all like in November to post them throughout December.
Gotcha.
So like one of the videos, I don't think it was her last one. It was the one before that. There's like Joe, her husband, never gets on camera. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't want it to be on camera.
Yeah.
However, like, you never see this man's face. However, you can clearly see in the background of her is perfectly framed. And I didn't see it the first time that I watched it. She said something about it in the most recent one.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to go back and watch it. You clearly see him walk through the house and go to the bathroom, pull his pants down to take a shit, but didn't shut the bathroom door. And here comes Billy just following him. And everybody's in the comments like, not Joe, not wanting to show his face, but full-fledged pulls his pants down to take a shit in the background. I'm like, oh, so she's like, it's Shitgate. So, like, she didn't realize that it was there.
Yeah.
Until, like, she was at the doctor, like the OBGYN for a baby appointment, and, like, waiting in the room, and sees, like, she's just, looking through the comments and stuff, and she sees the comments about it, and she's like, I laughed so hard I peed on the table, like, legitimately peed all over the table. And she's like, so the doctor comes in and starts talking to me about stuff, and she's like, can we hold on just a second, because, like, I peed all over this table. Like,
I did watch Zoe and Alfie's Vlogmas.
I haven't watched any of their stuff in forever.
It was so cute. It's so cute, like, watching, like, it's a little parasocial, I feel, because, like, I get so excited to watch their kids' excitement about Christmas and stuff. So it's just very cute. It's very cute because I've watched them since not quite the beginning of their relationship, but near, and to see where they are now.
Right.
Kids are so cute.
They are.
They're so cute.
I love that.
And like Joe is going to be a dad.
Yeah.
Joe and Diane are going to be parents. Y'all probably have absolutely no idea who I'm talking about because they're British YouTubers. Right. And it's like we've been watching them for forever. Oh, yeah.
Like, I can remember coming over here back in the day when all we did was sit around and watch YouTube.
Yeah. That's like I was talking earlier about like things that I pay for, and like in 2026, I'm going to start canceling things that I'm not using. YouTube Premium I get my money's worth. Yeah, because that's pretty much like if I'm going to watch something on TV, it's going to be YouTube generally. Or like
I used to use your YouTube account.
A movie. Somebody ruined I didn't realize they do recaps like Spotify does. They did like a YouTube Wrapped, basically. Oh. And my number one was Roman Atwood, because that's what Daniel watches. Oh. And like there for a little while we were watching it. Like he'll show me videos because they like, I don't agree with some of their belief systems, which is fine, but I like watching them run their laundromat. Yeah. I like that. I like that content. But for that to be my number one watch channel, I was so pissed. I was like, what the hell?
Do I tell the story about the person that we met in the bathroom at Disney, the very first bathroom trip? I know I told you.
You did tell me.
Do I tell that?
Knuckle deep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it too
I mean, you can tell it if you want to.
Okay, so listen. We all know that I am not of the religious type, okay?
Right.
For some reason, I have a fascination with the Mormons.
Yeah. As one does.
They're not mythical people. They're not like any different than anybody else.
They're so weird that
they're just, their belief system it's just crazy. I don't know. It's just,
they're bred different.
I'm caught up. I am up to date on all Sister Wives. I am up to date on everything Warren Jeffs. I have watched every freaking documentary on Netflix, wherever you can find a documentary when it comes to anything Mormon. Okay, I've watched it. I love Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That shit's so fucking messy.
Was like half the cast on Dancing with the Stars this year?
Two of them. Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't even know who half these people are. And then it's like the Secret Lives of Mormon, and I'm like,
two of them, and one of them I can't fucking stand, and now she's like doing Broadway.
I'm so glad Robert Irwin won.
Right? Anyway, I fucking love the Mormons, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The Mormons make me happy. I want to be friends with all the Mormons. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, especially the some of the sister wives and the Secret Lives of Mormon. Like Taylor specifically, I want to be her best fucking friend. She is so messy sometimes, but also like so put together, and like she gets at the end of this last season, it's like she finally got her shit together, and like I love her so much. Her and Miranda. I love Miranda. Anyway, so we get to Disney. First thing through the gates, we make it in there. TJ's like, I have to pee, and I was like, cool, me too. So me and the girls go to the bathroom, okay?
Yep.
Me and Maddie come out. Gemma's like, she had come out, and she's like, I have to poop. And I'm like, go, just go.
Yeah.
So she goes, and she goes,
I think what she said was, that McDonald's hurt my stomach.
Yeah, well... She goes, we're standing there waiting. Well, then a cast member walks up and she's like, is there something that you guys are waiting on? You know, because it was like busy in there. And I don't know. She thought that like we were waiting on a stall when there's a ton of them open.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh no, my daughter's in that stall right there. She's like, oh, okay. Well, that would be a good reason to wait. And she's like, and I was like, yeah. And she goes, well, where are you guys from? And I was like, oh, we're from Tennessee. We're from around Nashville.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, Nashville, that's cool. And Maddie and I both are like, yeah. And she goes, y'all made the exact same face that I make when people are like, oh, you live in Orlando?
Yeah.
You work at Disney? That's so cool.
Yeah.
And she was like, I think Nashville would be pretty cool, though. And I was like...
It's okay. If you avoid downtown, it's okay.
Well, that's what we were telling her. I was like, it's just country music and bars.
It's like the guy...
bars from country music artists. And then, you know... country music artists, Maddie says country music artists that throw chairs off the rooftops at bars. And she just kind of laughs, and she was like, I went to a Morgan Wallen concert once. And then she goes, what you need to know, and it's very relevant to the story, is that I'm a Mormon. And I'm like, oh, okay. And like in my brain, I'm thinking, I have met my first real life Mormon. And so like, she's telling us this story of how she went to this Morgan Wallen concert. He couldn't work the mic. He couldn't do any of this. He was drunk as hell. He wasted everybody's money. He was late coming out there, the whole nines. Okay.
Yeah. That seems like it tracks.
She says, I took a 12-year-old child with me to this concert.
Oh, hell.
And she said, I taught this child how to shotgun a Coke. And I'm like, oh, you one of them Mormons. Okay.
It's like, that's how you're like, no, you really are Mormon.
Right. And so... But, like, the whole time this girl is talking to us, she's picking her nose.
Knuckle deep.
I'm talking. And, like, it didn't even occur to her that that's what she was doing.
Yeah.
Just picking her nose. And the whole time I'm like, am I seeing this? So, like, Gemma comes out, she washes her hands, we head out the door, and I look at Maddie and I was like, she was picking her nose, right? And Maddie goes, yeah, she was. I was like, oh, my God. So I immediately beeline for TJ. I was like, two things. Super exciting, okay? He's like, what? I was like, I met my first real life Mormon.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. And I'm like, and like these are just like, you know, mystical beings that don't exist. Like there are Mormons everywhere. It's
like Mothman.
It's not like you can point, like you look at somebody and be like, oh, you're a
while
Mormon.
You were telling us about it for our Christmas thing, he was like, that you know of. He was like, you've probably met Mormons.
Right. But it's not like, they're not like, you can't look at somebody and be like, you're a Mormon. They don't normally
announce themselves.
Right. You can't look at them until they're a Mormon.
Right.
Like, they're not like Pentecostals where they wear the jean skirts and the long hair. Like,
I was going to say,
there are some Mormons that you can tell.
Yeah.
But like, just your everyday run-of-the-mill Mormon, they're just going to look like everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, there's a character in a book that I think I've got the book. It's this one, this Asylum Hotel. There's a character in the book who, she's just a side character. She introduces herself as, hi, my name's XYZ. I'm Pentecostal.
Well, you can look at a person and tell that they're, like a woman specifically, and tell that they're Pentecostal.
Yeah.
Like long hair, jean skirts, you know, long skirts.
Oh, yeah.
But you look at just your everyday
I like it whenever I
like
see them at the thrift store and when it's cold, they have black leggings on under their jean skirts.
And like, it's not.
Mormons, I love that for y'all.
Your everyday run-of-the-mill.
I don't think Mormons are listening. They're Pentecostals.
Well,
listening to this,
your run-of-the-mill fundamentalists, you know, or like LDS Mormons are not going to be like somebody that you can point out in the wild.
Yeah,
like they're not Amish.
Yeah,
you know,
you're not going to be like clocking it from across the store and being like, they look like they soak. And get their friends to jump on the bed.
They enjoy a good dirty soda.
Lord.
Anyway, so that was my story. Sorry, I forgot about that until just now. That was like the highlight of that morning, was getting to meet a real life Mormon.
Yeah.
I feel like one of the girls that I work with told me that she used to be Mormon.
I feel like you have told me something about that.
Was she Mormon? No, she was Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I had a Jehovah's Witness person knock on my door, and I told her that I'd, like, terrorized them a little bit. Not really terrorized, but, like, we played Shout at the Devil in the background, and I was hollering at my dog named Loki, and...
Hell.
They don't come back anymore. I just don't knock on my door. I understand you're doing your job.
They send me letters.
I understand you're doing your job. And
I
you're
get
doing
handwritten letters.
They're doing what they feel like they need to do. And you know what? Get your bag. Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Like, if that's what you feel like you need to do. But when I look at you and say, I'm not interested, don't continue to push.
It's like
and then continue to come back.
It's like the Mormon missionary boys. Have you seen the video of where they, like, came in somebody's gated yard and the lady was like, hey, my dog is blind. If they know that you're in here, he's gonna bite you.
Yeah.
And then the dog, like, woke up or whatever and bit the shit out of dude. And she's like, I tried to tell you.
Right.
As they're like him hollering, well, can you want to hear about our Lord and Savior? And it's like, no, get out of here before this dog bites your leg off.
Right. Just don't push it. Don't push it.
Right. Just take no for an answer.
And just walk away.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
Because for every no you get, like, for every 5 no's you get, you might get a yes. It ain't going to be for me.
Right.
But
you know what? I commend you.
Like Tyler Childers says, I hope that you'd admire the try. And I do.
Right. I commend you because you're doing something that I would never do. But anyway, I'm sure this episode's long as hell and you have to pee. So
about an hour and a half. Yeah, I've been over here late.
Let's wrap it up. Our nonprofit, this is my nonprofit, right?
Correct.
All right, nonprofit of the month. I found one that I wanted to find something that's national and not just local, but it's the National Alliance to End Homelessness.
I like that.
We're in the colder months, guys.
Yeah.
And so these people don't have the luxuries that we do of heat and whatnot. Yeah. So the National Alliance to End Homelessness has a mission of preventing and ending homelessness in the U.S. It's a non-partisan organization dedicated to preventing and ending homelessness in the U.S. We help to build stronger and more resilient communities by advancing equitable, socially just, and evidence-based strategies and policies that are critical to ending homelessness. It's
very good.
So, and it is, I do believe it's like faith-based.
A lot of them are.
But,
I feel like that, in that sense, being faith-based, that's the point.
Right. I feel like that's the type of religious stuff that I'm okay with seeing.
Yeah.
Because you're working through the word of your God.
Yeah, you're doing what you're supposed to.
Right. So, we will link that in the description. Yeah. And if you should feel so obliged, take a gander into it. They are a nonprofit 501c3. Yeah, that thing. And I made sure of it. Yeah. Because I don't want this money coating the pockets of a CEO somewhere.
Right.
So,
or the head of a mega church.
Right. Or Cody Brown. Fuck that dude. But you can also find us on the Facebook,
Instagram.
And part of my 2026 resolution is to be more active on all of those.
I'm updating. I had it on my to-do list to like update the way that our like weekly graphics look. So I'm very excited about those.
I'm going to try. We're on TikTok and we're going to try to be more active on TikTok. I have ideas.
Yeah.
You can, so TikTok,
YouTube,
email us at wondersweird
@gmail.com.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.